Imagine as a plus-size nerd getting to wear a unique, almost one-of-a-kind couture geek chic creation. That can be your reality thanks to independent fashion designers like Paige from Quasar Creations. I am interviewing Paige today from Quasar Creations to find out more about her journey as a fashion designer and as a cosplayer. You can find her on Instagram and on Etsy. Hi, Paige.
Hello.
So today we're going to talk about her incredible dresses and creations. She has created fashion inspired by Loki, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Spider-Man, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Star Wars, you name it. She's into fandoms, and that's where her creations come from. So today I'm talking to her.
Hello.
She's from Chicago. Hello. Now, I first discovered you on Instagram because your stuff is just, it's wonderful. And I think when I posted that I would be interviewing today, someone even commented like, my favorite cosplayer. So you must get around the cosplay circuit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't really know how to deal with it, but yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So how did you get started as an independent fashion designer?
Well, it all started with cosplay. I've been cosplaying since 2014, 2013. No, 2012. Yeah.
Wow.
So, somewhere around there.
That was kind of even before cosplay blew up as huge as it is today.
It was kind of just as it was blowing up.
Yeah, yeah.
Rode the wave. But so I love cosplaying, but I hate being uncomfortable, and cosplay is usually pretty uncomfortable. Like I hate wigs and everything.
Oh,
so I
right.
decided to like design cosplays that were cosplay but not uncomfortable. So yeah, it all started with the stealth dress back in 2014 because I wanted to cosplay Captain America, but I hate bodysuits.
That was your original, the stealth dress.
Yes, that was.
I love that dress. Yeah.
Yeah. So the initial response I got from it when I wore it to C2E2 in 2014 was amazing. So I figured, you know, maybe I should keep doing this.
That's great. So have you been selling and sewing then since 2012?
No, just sewing since then. I just started selling January of this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So fairly recently.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so how do you decide what design you're going to work on of the moment?
Not really sure. It's just whatever just strikes me in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, it usually depends on like what I've watched recently, because then the ideas are kind of fresh in my mind. But yeah, just whatever I really want to make. Yeah.
Now, when you're creating these, oh my gosh, what kind of time goes into the design of them? Not even making them, just the design of it.
It really depends on the design, because there are some designs that they just popped up in my head and I sketched them down in like 10 minutes. It's like, okay, that's what it's going to be. And then there are some designs that I spend hours and hours on, because like there's like the Scarlet Witch one. I spent weeks on that one because nothing really clicked. It just a lot of revising until I was actually happy with it.
Wow. If you're wondering what she's talking about, just head over to her Instagram. I'll be putting links to that in this Facebook post once the video is finished, but you can see all her amazing stuff over there. What is it like? Did you go to design school or to fashion design school?
No, I have no training in design or sewing.
Let me just share briefly. I was a fine arts major for musical theater, and I had one class in costume design, and I had to take a design from paper to finished product. It was awful. It did not work. It was terrible. So I have a true appreciation. I can't imagine taking something from your mind to the paper and then into a 3D thing. Wow. So how much time does it take once you get the design down on paper then to get it to work like on a body?
That one also depends on the design. if it's like a brand new design that I haven't patterned yet, it'll take a long time because I hate patterning, and yeah, that's like the longest process for me. But a lot of my designs are based on the like silhouette of the stealth dress, so I usually just
okay.
take that same pattern and use it again. So those ones.
Well, it's a flattering silhouette, so
it is.
Yeah. It's a winning formula. So
yeah.
you do then make patterns before you construct it?
Yeah.
Do you use muslin first?
Sometimes. Usually I just dig right into the fabric because I'm
You just go for it.
Yeah.
Where do you go shopping for your fabrics and things? Is it local?
Sometimes. I do go to Joann's a lot just because they're the most reliable I've found, but
yeah,
I have two semi-local places that are fairly big. One's called Vogue Fabrics. It's in Evanston, Illinois, and then another one that is amazing that I love so much is the Textile Discount Outlet, which is in Pilsen, Illinois. And it's a giant warehouse.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 4 stories, and oh, I love it. It's just really far away from me.
You'd really have to know what you want when you walk in there.
Yeah, otherwise you end up wandering for hours, which I usually do.
Yeah, I'm picturing like Raiders of the Lost Ark warehouse of fabric.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So you started cosplaying in 2012. What was your first cosplay? Was it Captain America?
I believe my first one was Rapunzel, which my mom helped me make. She's the one who, like, you know, taught me the basics of sewing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it was Rapunzel. But the first one that I fully made by myself was Yang from Ruby.
Oh. Is that anime?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not great at anime. So anything that you say I don't recognize, I'm going to assume is anime. But I'm sure
that I know.
I'm sure a lot of people that end up watching this will be familiar. So I'm assuming when you say comfort, you don't wear a lot of costumes that require corsets?
Yeah, not really. I try to limit those.
Yeah, I see these cosplayers who, oh my gosh, they form, you know, different types of armor and pieces out of foam or out of, I don't even know what. And I think, oh my gosh, it either is heavy or hot or uncomfortable. Yeah. Have you ever had to form or shape any of that kind of stuff?
I've made some foam work for my sister.
Oh.
But I don't think I've done very much for me.
She's a cosplayer too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool that you have someone close to you that's into it.
Yeah, well, I have 2 older sisters, both into cosplay, so we're a cosplay family, basically.
Oh, that's so cool. So are they in some of the pictures of your Instagram feed when I see like a group? What's some of the group cosplays you guys have done?
The main one that we do is Star Wars.
Oh, cool.
Whole family's in on that.
So who plays who?
I'm Padme. The oldest sister, Charlotte, is Rey, and the middle sister, Maddie, is Leia. And
cool.
My dad is Darth Vader, and my mom is Holdo? Is that her name? Purple Lady?
Oh, played by Laura Dern?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Wow, the whole family.
Yeah.
There's no way in a million years I could get my parents to do anything that cool. That's really awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Did they take you guys when you were kids to cons?
No.
Oh, so this is a recent thing for them too?
Yeah. I mean, we started going to cons Charlotte started going to cons way before me, like a few years before me. And then I started in like 2012, and then Maddie started a few years after that. And then my parents, for a while, were kind of like, that's kind of weird, but we're going to support you guys. And
neat.
They just started going to conventions when we started going to San Diego ComicCon. Because they were like, oh, this is a big deal. Maybe we should join in.
Wow. I am impressed that you made it to San Diego for Comic-Con.
It's my favorite.
Have you been more than once?
Yes, this past year was our 5th time, I believe.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
I've never been, and for a couple of reasons. One, we've just never pulled the trigger on it because we're always doing some other kind of vacation. And two, it's just gotten so big that I instantly, just thinking about it, have incredible FOMO because I just feel like I would get there and there would be so much to see and do that I would miss like all the stuff it's just like too much to choose from.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, just part of going to Comic-Con is knowing you're gonna miss out on stuff, but
I know. Now, I did go to New York Comic-Con last fall, and I had a blast with that, even when I did miss stuff. So maybe it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It used to be that when you went to cons, you would see like maybe, I'm going to say 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 people dressed up. Now, I'm old, so that's like going back to like early 2000s. But now when you go, like everybody's in on it, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's really interesting, like the density of people dressed up compared to different conventions.
Oh, yeah?
Comic-Con or San Diego Comic-Con, it's a much lower amount of people are dressed up. Understandably,
Really?
because yeah, it's so well for the first thing, like walking around the con floor is so packed and there's so much going on and so much to look at that it's really not worth dressing up because if someone asks to take a picture of you, it's really like painful too because there's just so many people. And then there's also so many panels to see that you're going to be like sitting inside for
Yeah.
anyway. So, I mean, I don't really see the point.
Do you pick days then that you're going to dress up and days that you're not going to dress up?
Well, I do dress up all the time, but okay. I'm usually in geek fashion, so.
Oh, in your own designs.
Exactly. So I'm comfortable, but still in cosplay.
Nice. I will tell you folks who are watching Plus Size Nerds that when Paige puts a dress on her site, it's gone. So when she tells you that there's something on her shop, you better get your butt over there and get it if you want it because it will be gone. They're so awesome and they're so flattering because they're like the skater or the fit and flare.
Yeah.
Do you take measurements from people who order? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, so then they're custom made per person.
Yeah.
Wow. So once you get measurements from someone, like how long does it take from start to finish?
It depends on how much I have going on right now. So the 3 orders that I took a couple weeks ago, I'm not very far on because I've been working on getting ready for this fashion show on Sunday. But if I had like no conventions going on or anything, I could probably get all 3 done within a week or 2.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Mandy is asking, have you been to SecuraCon in Seattle?
No, I've been to Emerald City in Seattle, but not Secura. Yeah.
Both of those are new to me. What is the fashion show on Sunday? Tell us about that.
So it's at Silicon Valley Comic-Con. It was kind of a last-minute decision. My sister Charlotte contacted them for me and was like, hey, my sister should be in this. And they were like, yeah, definitely. And then I was like, I guess, yeah, I'll do this.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How many pieces are you taking with you?
I think I'll be showing 8, but I'll be bringing like 10 or 11.
Who are you showing? Which ones?
I'm trying to stick with all Marvel.
So cool. Oh, so by the way, I did wear my Captain Marvel t-shirt today in your honor because she has an awesome Captain Marvel dress. So of the Marvel characters, who are you taking?
I'm bringing Captain Marvel, of course. Captain America, Black Widow.
Ooh.
Hela.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a cool dress. The Hela dress.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
I'm
Spider-Man?
Yes, Spider-Gwen, yeah. I'm like trying to see because they're all crumpled in a mess on the windowsill there. I'm currently working on getting a Winter Soldier and a Hawkeye one done. And
Ooh,
I'm not sure if they'll be
Hawkeye.
time, but we'll see.
Like traditional Hawkeye with the purple?
Yes.
Oh, neat. That is really cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you also about something that happened to you recently, and I want you to vent and spew as much as you want. So recently, some horrible, I think, Chinese, right, store?
I believe so. It's hard to tell because
some shady online site stole your designs, right?
Yeah.
Which, like, what?
Yeah.
So people, you don't have to be like Torrid or somebody for somebody else to steal your designs. You can be an independent person and have this happen. So how did you find out, and then what happened?
Someone sent it to me on Instagram, just being like, "Hey, heads up! I saw this on eBay. Thought you should know."
Oh, on eBay. Oh,
yeah, started on eBay. Yeah. So I saw that, and then I called eBay to be like, "Hey, I need to report this listing because it's my dress, and they're using my images." And they're like, "Oh, okay. We'll jot that down, and we'll alert the seller, and we'll email you with the details on how to like prove that the images are yours, so we can get them taken down." I was like, "Okay, cool, thanks." And then they never got back to me. They never sent me anything.
Did they have the person take the stuff down?
No.
No.
Yeah. So I sent another report like through the just through the website, and that didn't do anything. So then I posted that thing on Instagram telling everyone to report it, and I mean, I'm so thankful for everyone because like they must have gotten at least like 100 reports on that thing.
Good.
And eventually, like 2 weeks after I posted that, eBay messaged me and was like, "Hey, sorry about this. You should send us a report." And I was like, "Okay, well, I already did, and I called you guys, and you didn't do anything." So...
Right.
And then from then on, the listing exploded. I think I may have like shot myself in the foot by having people visit the listing because it probably appeared to the company that it was really popular. So then the listing started multiplying, and they started going on to like Aliexpress and Wish and everything. Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's because I had so many people visiting the listing or not, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's hard to say, really.
Yeah.
Oh, so is it still happening?
I'm afraid to look.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Really, the best thing to do probably is to ignore it, because I'm sure it's because it was like $20 or something horrible, right?
Yeah.
So it's crap, and it's probably going to fall apart for whoever buys it, and then it'll be gone because it's crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you'll still be here.
Yeah, I feel better knowing that like people who think that $20 for a really cheaply made dress is a good deal would never buy a handmade item from me. So like I'm not having any business.
Right. Oh, that's terrible. Well, and I did go look because I reported it, and just even looking at it, I was like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That
man, that
they
had
used
to be
my image because people think that they're buying my item, but
oh, right. Speaking of your image, your brand, where did Quasar come from?
Well, I like space. I have a degree in astrophysics, so I kind of
what?
roots. Yeah, like the 4 years where I wasn't really like selling or making that much between 2014 to 2018, I was in school. So yeah,
Learning astrophysics.
Yeah. I mean,
you and Neil deGrasse Tyson hanging out.
Well, I did meet Bill Nye many times, so that was fun.
Oh, cool. That's very cool. Yeah. Wow. Did you work as an astrophysicist after you graduated?
No. I immediately after graduation, I looked at all the job listings, and I was like, I don't want to do any of that. So I decided to make clothes.
And I imagine it would also require relocating depending on projects and things.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
and actually for astrophysics, most jobs require a PhD, so I'd have to go back for at least 4 more years, and I'm not about that.
I don't blame you. So when did you just started your Etsy store then in January?
Mm-hmm.
what made you go with Etsy as opposed to like Shopify or just doing your own website or whatever?
It's definitely the easiest so far for me. I'm
Yeah.
very busy and I don't like technology and things like that. So I did look into Shopify. I was planning on using that initially, but the cost is quite high, especially for how.
Is it?
Yeah, well, it's $30 a month, and then they take, I believe, 2.7 or 3.7% of your sale.
Okay.
Whereas with Etsy, it's not a monthly cost, and it's only 2.5% of your sale, I believe.
Right.
But Etsy is a lot more dangerous because it's much easier for people to like seal your stuff, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the images are out there for people
Yeah.
to grab or whatever.
Yeah, and I think Etsy just isn't very protective of their sellers. Also, a lot of the people on Etsy aren't actually independent sellers. A lot of them are big companies pretending to be independent sellers.
I've wondered about that because some of them, their inventory, I look at and go, how are you not getting sued?
Yeah.
And it must be because they have some kind of, already have that business or that outlet or whatever and paying for inventory.
Yeah.
Although there are plenty of Etsy sellers who've had their shops taken down because they've infringed on trademark or copyright or whatever.
Yeah.
So by saying inspired by, then, because your stuff doesn't come, like, it's not copycat, it's not, cookie cutter from exact designs, you're in the clear, right?
Probably not.
Oh, what?
I mean,
because it's not like you're taking, an exact costume design or something, and Warner Brothers, or I guess in this case Marvel or Disney's not gonna knock down your door.
But, if they see other people making money off of their stuff, they're gonna be upset and find a way to take them down. So I'm pretty much just waiting for that day. But
I don't think that day is gonna come.
Hope not. I'll just keep chugging until it does.
Right. Then you can just say, like, hey, I'm just making this for myself, man. I'm a cosplayer.
Yeah.
Right? Who's your favorite character to cosplay?
That's a hard one. I love Captain America. He's like pretty much always number one. But recently I made a Dora from She-Ra, and she's high up there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love your Captain America that looks kind of like Bombshell Captain America.
That's actually Stargirl. That's
Stargirl. Oh, yeah. That's on the DC side of things. Yeah. That is so cute.
It is cute.
Yeah, I like that one. So have you gotten, since January, it seems like your popularity is kind of like growing exponentially. What would you say really like shot you into people's, periphery?
Definitely the giveaway I did back in January, because that like increased my follower count like 3 times.
Wow.
Insane. Yeah.
What did you give away? Just one of your dresses?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I can see that would be that would be very appealing. Yeah. Wow, that's exciting. So you have the fashion show on Sunday. Do you have shows coming up where you're going to be cosplaying?
I will most likely be at Wizard World Chicago, which is the weekend after next weekend.
Ooh.
And then I might be at Dragon Con. I'm still deciding on that one.
And where is Dragon Con? Is that in the South?
That's Atlanta.
Yeah. I saw Zachary Levi. Zachary Levi is going to be at many, many cons coming up, but including Dragon Con.
Awesome.
Yeah, he is a cool guy. I love following people on Instagram because you just like get such a insight into what their kind of daily lives are like. Sometimes it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you follow that you really like?
I mostly follow other cosplayers and designers on Instagram. I don't really follow that many like celebrities.
So who are some of your favorite designers?
Ooh, so many.
I know. I know. Instagram has opened up like this whole other world for me. Atlanta. That's right, Mandy. Atlanta. When it comes to independent designers, I mean, my stinking Instagram feed keeps showing me all these awesome people, and I'm like, just stop it. I only have so much money. Just stop.
Yeah. But yeah, so one of my favorite cosplay accounts is Jedi Amanda. She is astounding.
Oh, yeah?
Her workmanship is just amazing.
All right, I'm looking her up right now.
Yeah.
Is it all run together?
Yeah.
All right. Do you follow, have you gotten advice or kind of like sisterhood from any of the other independent fashion designers?
Yes, a lot of them. I've gotten a lot of advice from Eloffer. Great. Yeah, she's very sweet. And also Little Petal has been a big help.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool. I don't know if anyone can see, like, this is Jedi Amanda. She looks pretty cool.
Yeah, she's awesome.
That's pretty awesome. Her Wonder Woman is amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any photo shoots like that? Any, like, professional?
No, I get kind of uncomfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah?
And I'm, like, whenever I'm trying to pose, I'm just like, you know. So I like being behind the camera more, taking pictures of other people and my stuff.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. So who will be in the fashion show then? Are your sisters going to be in the show?
They won't be in it, but they'll be there. There's going to be a whole set of models there that are going to be wearing my stuff.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. I hope we see lots of pictures on Instagram from it.
Yeah.
Well, it's been about 30 minutes, and it's usually I try to wrap it up for my plus size nerds. But Paige, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for being my first interview. Yay.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I'm so excited to see photos from your fashion show on Sunday. We'll all be looking for it.
Awesome.
So you can find Paige on Instagram, and she has an Etsy shop. I will be putting those links in the description of the Facebook post once this video is finished. And I will be back next week, 1 p.m. Eastern, again on Facebook Live. But Paige, thank you so much for being here. And maybe we'll catch up in a few months and see where you are then.
That'd be great.
Cool. All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.